Hi there, Karen here. Welcome back, and we're going to be working in the forest journal today. As you can see, really loving this, looking back at it, looking at it again. Love this cover, and she's so sweet. She's got such a lovely face. Anyway, yeah, really pleased with the cover. So I wanted today just to do a bit more work on this side of the journal, just getting a bit more colour into some of these pages. That's not lying very flat, not sure why. I think it's probably just the nature of the type of journal it is, that it's not going to lay flat on every page. So what we'll do is we'll pull it out like that. Just because I feel like it needs possibly a little bit more paint or some sort of decoration, a bit more colour on some of these pages. So one of the things I wanted to use to start with is this little stencil. This actually, my daughter gave me this for Christmas. It's a little set of 3 Christmas stencils. But of course, pine trees are not just for Christmas, are they? They will do any time of year. So I thought this would actually work quite well, just to have some trees in the background, just to bring in that forest theme a bit more. So this might feature quite a bit through this journal here and there, just to bring the trees, because there's not really any suggestion of trees very much on this page here. So I'm just trying to decide which ink to use. I've got this really bright green, but I think that's going to be too much and it will just clash horribly with everything else. So I think it's going to be the forest moss, or I think, just for the for doing a bit of stenciling. I might use a couple of colours just to vary it a bit, get a bit of depth into the colours. As if I knew what I'm talking about. I have no idea with trying to create depth or anything. I'm no artist or anything like that. So I'm just going to try and vary the colours a little bit, make it a bit more interesting. Let's just see what else I've got. I've got a couple of brushy thingies that we use for stenciling, so I think I'll use this one for the forest moss, because I haven't used this one before. It's about probably the last one I've got left. So let's go right in here and just make a start on doing this. I'm having so much fun with this journal because it's so different to anything I've done before. Okay, I might have to go over the top a bit with this little corner, just because I can't quite fit it underneath. Oh, it's very faint, isn't it? I need to just brush a little bit firmer on it. I didn't want to make it too dark, but I've kind of overcompensated the other way, I think. Yeah, okay. Let's pop these in here. What other colour have I got I could use as well? I might use try and use a little bit of the mowed lawn as well, just to mix it up a little bit. I really wanted a dark green, and I thought that was going to be the forest moss, but it doesn't appear to be quite the colour I was expecting. Oops. Oops, oops, don't slip. And a few more over here. And then maybe I'll try the other one, just mixing it up a bit. So I hope you guys are enjoying this journal as much as I am, because I think it's the one that I've probably think about or plan the least before I start. I just have a vague idea of what I might want to do and just go for it, which I'm not really used to doing. I usually like to plan a bit with my videos, but it's quite fun to just go with the flow a little bit. Oh yeah, that's quite nice, just mixing up the colours a little bit. How are we doing? Yeah, that's quite what works quite well, doesn't it? In the sort of creating a sort of foresty look in the background. Just do a little bit more. I think. Whoop, running out of space on my table now. That's a bit of a problem with these accordion journals. They just go and spread and spread and spread. And the only way to work in it is to actually fold it all out. Just try not to put the wrong brush on the wrong pad. A bit more of that one, and a bit more of the forest moss. Try and put it back where they were so I don't go over the same ones twice. Go over this edge a bit as well. Whoop, whoop. There, yeah. Okay. So that's nice. I like that. Should I put a bit over here? I might put something different over the side. That was literally as far as my thinking had gone before I started this journal. Before I started the video. So that's the. Let's get the right one with the right one. That goes with the mowed lawn. That goes with the forest moss. Okay, now I've started. I've got all hot and I have to take my jumper off. Okay, let's see. Let's move this out of the way a little bit. I have to clean that stencil. I want a bit of something down here, I think. I think, although this is a big pocket here, I may put another pocket here, although I was planning to put one here, wasn't I? So I think this needs something. I think it maybe I need a bit of some textile on here, because I was adding textile. I think it's one of those things, as I went along, I thought, oh, I'll add a bit of textile here and there. So maybe I'll go back and add a little bit of something down here as a bit of decoration. So I've got this bits of lace, bits of fabric I've got left over from doing the cover. I don't know, just pulling out some random bits. Oh, and the other thing I've got some of these dried leaves. So maybe I could do a few leaves, like fallen leaves, I don't know. These berries are going to be too bulky. Got this, that would look quite nice there, maybe. I don't know which way up that's meant to go, so I don't know whether to don't know if the leaf and the textile is a good combination. Those over there for a second. I do quite like this. Is that the right way up? Yes, it is. A bit of the brown and then a bit of this lace over there, like that. Going to show up enough. Or there's a funny little bit here that's been floating around. Maybe that's something like that, just on there. I might just staple those bits together. just quite nice to bring in some little different bits of texture. Just to hold those together. And maybe a bit of paper behind there as well. Bit of a paper scrap. A bit of this behind here. Because it brings in a bit of this from over here. And I might just ink on the edge of that just to define it a little bit. Let's see. Let's just take that down a little bit more. Where to go? There we are. Right, just going to turn on my hot glue gun. I think I might use that. Stick these on. So if I were to do that. And that, or no, or that. No, I don't like that. It's got to be that way. Yes, okay. Could be a little tuck. Another little tuck there. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe. I mean, maybe. Yes. Not that the leaf isn't quite right here at the moment. Another little leaf that maybe I could tuck under there. That might work. Okay, let's. Ooh, that wasn't good, was it? Very brittle. I'll have to use it now so I don't waste it. Okay, so that I'm going to. No, I can't find my glue. Can't see it for looking. It's over here. Just gonna. I think just glue around the edge of this. I know what we are lacking on this page, and that's any sign of a fairy. But then there'll probably be fairies on journal cards tucked into the pockets, so they don't have to be everywhere. And then I can glue that. I won't glue it here, then it can all be something can be tucked in behind there as well, I think. Let's move that over there for the moment. Oh no, we wanted to glue this leaf on first, didn't we? Before it all crumbles to nothing, which is the right way up. I think it's meant to be that way up. I'm hoping this will hold it. Oh, looking out my window, it's absolutely tipping down out there. Really good day to be in the craft room today. Because it is not a day to be outside, that's for sure. Right, let's tuck you in there. Like that. I think I need a dry wipe just to dab it down and hope it doesn't crumble to pieces. And which way up should this go? Like that. Okay, let's very gently glue this piece on too. Quite sure that's quite lined up, but it's not too bad. There we go. And again, just try and gently tap it onto there so it stays put. Very delicate. I dried these myself, so it's not a brilliant job. I think these were all things from my daughter's wedding. We came home with a table centre or something, and I thought, oh, I might just try and save some of those, and then they can reappear where appropriate in a journal or two. It's the first time I've used them. Maybe the last if they all crumbled to pieces. Alright, we'll see. Hopefully that will survive that. I may have to Mod Podge over it or something just to kind of protect it somewhat. Okay, let's see if the glue is ready to go. Are we on? Yeah, it feels hot. Just a little bit there. I need a little bit. Under here. Oh, that's hot. You kind of forget, it just looks like glue, runny glue, but it's very hot runny glue. It's alright. Now, hopefully that should hold there. Another little bit underneath here. Whoops. It's still a bit easier than trying to get Fabri-Tac to work, I'm finding. Even though you have to watch it. It doesn't burn. It's not, I haven't burnt myself, just got a bit of glue stuck to my thumb. Well, that's come off now. Let's move this out of the way. And then what's going on here? Look at this. I've got glue all over the place. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll put the pin in quick. That'll teach me to fill up my bottles, won't it? Right. Okay. So we've got a bit more going on here, which makes it a bit more interesting. We've got another little tuck spot down here, and now we've got this bit. Do we need any more on here? I think maybe we do. I think I'd like a little bit of paint. I think. Ooh. What colour do I want? I think I might pull out a bit of this. A bit of gold, because there is a bit of gold on the digital, so I might enhance the gold a little bit. So yeah, this is where I go into the world of not sure what I'm doing, because it's not something I've really done much of before, other than on this journal. And that's putting a bit of paint on this stamp block. Come on. Got a bit clogged, I think. What's going on here? Something's clogged. There we go. Oh goodness. Isn't that always the way? Won't come out, and then it comes out in a great big blob. Lots of water. I might use this wipe just to spread it around a bit. Okay, let's not, I hope I don't ruin it. It's always on the cards. Okay. Bit of kitchen towel, quick. Yeah, it's the right colour because it's not too much, but it adds a little bit of extra, and it brings in the colour that was actually already in the background. What I might do is dab my kitchen towel on the block and just add a little bit more here and there. Yep. Go over here a bit. Although this is going to be a pocket, isn't it? So I needn't worry too much. Yep, a bit more green is good. And now I'll just clean that off. We'll do the gold. Try not to get quite so much paint on the block next time. Don't know why I put the mat on there, because I've just ended up with ink all over my black mat. Not ink, paint. So, okay, let's move this over a bit so I can actually work on the mat, on the brown mat, not on the black one. Right, okay. Now we want some bit of gold. Some gold, a little bit gold splodges, not too much. Oops. Okay, we have squirtage. I don't think I've got any on me, hopefully. This could be tricky. Come on, there, just a little bit. That's it. Maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll just dab it with my wipe. Just get the splodges where I want them. Might be the safest thing to do. bit on there, so I might just wet that a bit, see if we can get a little bit of movement going. That last little bit. No, it's not quite enough there. We'll do a bit more with the wipe. Okay, I think we might stop there, she says, as she carries on dabbing, just having fun. Right. Does it need any more? I think that looks okay. That extra bit of colour, it just brings it to life a little bit. Maybe bring over the gold over here a little bit more. A little bit over here. Just a touch. Don't overdo the gold, do we? Well, matter of opinion, I'm sure, but that's not meant to be the main colour, so. Right. Okay, I feel like I should be just defining these folds a bit. Alright, okay, next page, fairy tree page. I've already got quite a bit of green and gold going on. Maybe I just need to bring in a little bit more of this one. Just a little bit. Get that colour just brought into this little bit of the journal. Not going to come out this paint. There we go. So we'll just wet that little blob. Let's see if you can actually see what I'm doing. No, you can't. Sorry about that. Okay, so I think I like that, just having that little bit of something up the corner there. And then this page, we do have some textile down here, which is nice. Don't think I need to do anything to this. It's got lots of colour on it. Lots of paint. Do we need some more trees? Don't on there, but maybe we need some trees up here. Yes, I think perhaps we do. Oh, are they going to show? I wonder about using the bit of brown for the trees. We'll see. I'll try it. See if it shows up a bit better with the walnut stain. Who knows? And I might put a bit of green over the top. I don't know. It's mixing, actually, it's mixing the brown with the green that's already on the stencil, so we're actually getting sort of a browny green, which actually I really rather like. Oh yeah, I like that. That's good. I'm glad I didn't wash off the green now, because it's mixing with the brown to make an interesting colour in the background. Fabulous. That's an unexpected bonus. Oops. Okay. Doesn't show up quite so well on the gold, but there's still a suggestion there. Yeah, I like that. That's come out really well. Okay, that just gives that a little bit more depth. I was just thinking, yeah, I think on this page we've got the stag here, and I have this stamp of the stag, and I'm wondering whether to pop him up here amongst the trees. Might do. I might do that. Let's just try it. I can't really see him. But he's hiding. Hiding in the trees. That's because I've used the wrong ink. That's not really very good for stamping, that ink. Where's my stamping ink? Pine cone. Yeah, I was in too much of a rush to try it, and I should have used this one. So perhaps I'll use a different stamp. In here, I have got him. He can be even more in the distance. Even smaller. Oh, he shows up a bit better, doesn't he? As well as the got ink on my finger and I blobbed it. Foolish. I don't know whether I can disguise that. I might have to. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's coming off. I may have to put something else next to him. He does have a lady friend, so maybe I'll use that one. Or the baby. No, I think I'll leave well alone. I managed to get the worst of it off. All right. Do not dip your finger in the ink. All right. Okay, so that was enough on that. That one I'm going to leave as it is. This one, no, I think I like that as it is. Now this one has got never quite sure where the fold should be. I think it's there. Okay, this is quite a busy one. So I don't think we need to do any more on there. There's going to be a pocket here. I think that will be fine. And this one. This one. Yeah, we might put a few trees on this one, here and there. I think that would help because I've got trees down here. I might have some trees in the distance. What did I do with my, oh here it is right in front of me, my stencil. Just have a few more trees up here. Okay. yeah, a few trees here too. I'm liking that. We have a little pocket here and another one here, so that's all good. Yeah, I think that's probably enough. And then the last page, again, I think we need some trees. I need a bit more green. And where did that one go? It's over here for some reason. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of forest moss up here. Yeah. Don't know when to stop, don't you? It's too much fun. Too much fun. All right. I think that's enough. I think. Okay, so yeah, I think just those few extra touches. There may be more to be added. Oh, this is coming unglued. That's ungluing along here, so I need to put some more glue under here. Okay. That's it. I think that's sorted there. Now I think we might have just about enough time to perhaps start on the next, coming back onto the next side of things. Right, so to make sure we have got a really good sharp fold point there, and I think I will start with a bit of book page, I think, because that just breaks up the page a bit just to get it going. Okay, one of Rachel's wormy pages, I think I'll put on there. Not all of it. So somehow Rachel put something in her package that makes it all smell lovely. It's really lovely. I think perhaps it smelled a bit musty before, so she's put something in to freshen up the pages, but that smells amazing. Get that piece off. And just tear it, I think. Just tear a bit off the corner. I think I might just pop that there. Just as a sort of starting point, I think. Got myself a bit backed into a corner here. I just need to clear a bit of space. Oops, put that pin in my glue before it dries up. Okay. Then we'll get out some of the papers from 49 Dragonflies and build our page. Okay, what we've got here. Oh, that's a bit gorgeous, isn't it? I wonder if I can tuck that under there at all. Might be able to. We're going to tear it down a bit. I might do the jagged ruler in case I can't quite tuck it under the lace, and then at least it looks a bit interesting. Okay. Come on, tear straight, at least a bit straight. And get it under there. And take that edge off. Okay, I think we might just do a bit of that. Or, yeah, I think it's a bit. Just pull that in a bit. Don't want to lose too much of the book page. Whoop! Now we're going a bit too far. Yeah, well, interesting. Whoa. Okay. Let's see what else we've got in the way of papers. So then we can do a bit of paint behind this before I stick it down. Now, I've got to get the right orientation of the page in that corner. What have we got that we've already used? Got a lot of left orientated things, but not much on the right. Hang on, let's move that out of the way. Not quite. No. It's this one. Oh, it's from the left as well. What have we got? What have we got? No. We have got the other piece of that one, but I'd like to mix them up a bit. So you're over here. Let's do that like that. Then we can have it going over the page a little bit, maybe. Right. I might just bring this down a little. Oh, just one moment. Right. Okay, so I just turned off my camera for a minute because Richard came back from the shops and I just wanted to pop out and see how he'd got on. And also because he was calling out to say hello because I hadn't shut my door. If I shut my door, that tells him I'm filming and he doesn't call out. But because I've forgotten to do that, he was calling out and saying hello. So I thought I'd better go and say hello. So while the camera was off, I just finished off tearing this piece out and trying to decide how I was going to fit it on. And I inked around the pages as well, just because it made sense to do that off camera. And I think the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to put this piece down here and this piece kind of going over the join here. And I've got this piece of my jelly print, this piece that I've torn off. And I'm just going to tuck it under here like that, just to kind of fill that bit of page up, if you can roughly see what I mean. But before I do that, I want to put a bit of paint in the background. So now I know where the papers are going to be. I know I need to just concentrate the paint on this area and maybe some over here as well. So I'm going to put those aside for a minute. And we probably won't get around to putting those on today because I'm getting towards the end of my time. But I thought I'd quickly do a bit of paint and then that can be drying and we'll come back and finish off in the next video. And I remembered that I wasn't using the stamp block with the paints, was I, last time? I was using my jelly plate and a roller. And did I get the roller out? No, of course I didn't. It's here somewhere. There it is. So I just got my little roller and I've got my plate. So I will... What colour do I want to put on there? Maybe I'll do a little bit of this. Sorry, still coughing. Haven't got to the 3 weeks yet. So I'm just going to put a little tiny bit. I'm going to try. I put a little tiny bit of this. That's not a tiny bit. Of the dark green and then the light green over that. I'm going to put the top now. Oh, it's right in front of me. Oh my goodness, I just can't see. They've got so much in front of me and it's getting a little bit dark in here. I'm going to have to put my light on. I don't really like doing that while I'm filming because it throws shadows a little bit, but... Right, let's just get a little... Ooh, this is quite a dark green, isn't it? Okay. I won't do too much. Just a kind of starter colour, really. All right. Now, I think I better wipe that off, the jelly plate. I've just got a bit too much. What I really want is the lichen green is going to be the main colour. And then there'll be a bit of gold on top. I quite like the dabbing with the gold. So I might do that. That's right, let's get rid of that. A bit of this. Oh, it's coming out now. It's being a bit more, it's flowing a little bit more. Sounds good. It's making me want to do some more chili printing now, which I may do soon. Let's just trying to get this all on, get it all on screen. It's not easy. Colour over there as well. Don't really need an awful lot here because there's going to be a lot of paper, just in case there's any bits that show through. I don't know. And maybe we'll just do a little bit of gold. We'll probably add a few dabs of these colours once I put the papers on. Okay. I don't know if you could even see that. I was trying to do some over there, but I can't move this over here because it'll go all over, right onto the jelly plate and onto the paint. So, oops, I don't need that bit. So we'll see. And I'll put enough on and put that bit there. And he's going to be there. Yeah. And he's going to be kind of there. So yeah, we've got a bit of a suggestion of colour in the background there, and as you can see from the other side, we'll keep adding to it until it looks how I like it. I mean, I can't say it till it looks good because that's just all a matter of opinion, isn't it, really, how good it looks. But there'll be some trees and things going in the background, I think. So that's where we'll leave it for today, just because I really have run out of time to do any more. What I might do, now you've seen where it's going to go, I'll probably glue these on off camera, and then at the beginning of the next video you'll see it. I mean, it's all I'm going to do is glue these down. I shall probably leave this as a tuck-in pocket. I'll glue it down the sides. I'll glue this on fully and this piece on, and that'll be all I'll do. So nothing that that you really need to watch me do. So then we'll come back and carry on working in it in the next video, whenever that might be for this. I'm not sure. There might be one or two others in between. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for all your lovely comments. I really do appreciate them. I do try to reply to everybody because I do really appreciate you taking the time to make a comment and to tell me, you know, whether you're enjoying or what you're enjoying and what you're doing yourselves. I love it. I love reading them, and it's great. Thank you so much for taking that time to do it, because I watch a lot of videos and I'm a shocker. I don't comment as often as I should. So when anybody comments on my videos, I really do appreciate it so much. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.